Well, guys, it's done. At least for now. You know, with almost any custom build project, you're not always 100% done, but it's to the point where I can stick a battery in this and actually drive it around, which I haven't done yet, but I'll be getting to that soon. But just a quick overview, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over the build with y'all, and if you have any questions about it, you know, leave a comment or below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So just before I take off the body, basically I want to just show you that I do have the LED bar working. It's on a switch that can turn off and on, and it's running off of a 9-volt, and you'll see the connection in there once we take the body off. And as you can see, basically what I did was I used an old 2-wheel drive slash body, and what I did was I plastic dipped the outside because I don't plan on bashing this too hard. You know, of course it's unforeseen, and with the RC world there are always going to be flips if you're going to drive a little bit crazy. But I mean, that's basically what I did to the outside. I bought a new sticker sheet and just put the stickers on top of the plastic dip, and this W Hobbies logo was provided to me by my local hobby shop. I'm not sponsored or anything, I shop there a lot, and they were nice enough to give me a sticker. And of course the LED bar is from RC 4-wheel drive, and these paddles. These paddles are from Panther. They are the 2.2, 3.0 in the back, and I've used these for an extended period of time, and these tires do not wear down. They're very great. I've used them on probably 5 other rigs, and I never have any problems with them. They're just absolutely great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some front ones. They're called the Razors, which are similar to the Proline Mohawks. Basically, it's the one for the sand in the front that has the big protruding line in the center of the tire, so you can cut through the sand and turn. But let's go ahead and take the body off. And what I wanted to show you is I haven't really found a place where to put this 9-volt battery yet. I'll find a spot for it eventually. I might just end up using double-sided tape, but I just wanted to show you. I do have a quick disconnect for the lights, and that way the body comes off super quick. Alright, starting from the front, I do have the Proline ProTrack arms in the front for the 2-wheel drive slash. Of course, I have the 2-wheel drive front bulkhead and the Rustler 2-wheel drive. I don't know if it's called the bulkhead as well, but I guess it's where the steering servo is attached. I just bought that piece separate. I didn't have that. I used 1/8 scale low-C big bore shocks. They're actually for 1/8 buggy, and I used those for the front to give it the long travel. The standard 2-wheel drive post, and there you see we have the just a regular switch here for the lights. What I'm running on this one is the 2-wheel drive tranny, and I'm going to be gearing this at 1854 32 pitch, and I'll be running a Tekin Pro 4, not the HD, the regular one, and that's a 4000 kV sensor, and I'll be using the Mambo Max short course ESC, which is also the same as the Mambo Max Pro. It's the censored ESC from Castle. It can handle up to 6S, which I won't be running on this truck, no more than 3 hopefully. I guess it'll just depend on how much power the rear axle can handle. And we're using the stock Traxxas receiver. The chassis is made from 70-75 aluminum, and it's 1/8 inch thick. And we made 3 plates, one for the very bottom and one for each side. And what I did originally, which is a big huge mistake, was these little nuts. I got regular nuts, and basically as I was just driving it with my hand, they would start to unscrew themselves. So I got these nylon threaded lock nuts, and also I put Loctite on them so they ain't going anywhere. As far as the trailing arms, these are aluminum Vanquish arms for the Vitera twin hammers. They're a little bit shorter than what you would find on the Yeti. You can use the ones for the Yeti, but they're going to give you a longer wheelbase, and you might throw the dimensions off on the body. As is right now, it sits flush with the opening on the body. I used the slash 2-wheel drive rear post and just cut it in half. And basically, that is what I did on each side. There's one here, and there is one right here. Sorry about the trash. My workbench is always a mess. The rear tire carrier. I was going to ask you guys if anyone can give me an idea on how to keep these tires on here. I was just thinking of a zip tie, but I didn't want to use a zip tie. you know, wanted to keep it looking more realistic, but for right now they're just sitting on there. And also cut that out of aluminum, but this is thinner aluminum than the chassis is, so it was much easier to work with. The battery tray I took out of a Wraith, actually the blue Wraith that I've had on my other videos, so I just went ahead and ordered another battery tray for that, and I made my own custom brackets, so it sits here in the back. I think the weight ratio is going to be pretty good throughout the whole vehicle. If you can see, I mean, there's basically something in each space of this truck, so there's no empty weight. There's weight transfer everywhere, so I'm trying to keep it centered. Hopefully with the battery it'll stay pretty centered. As far as the shocks in the rear, those are from an Emax, and we'll show you a little bit of the suspension travel on that once it jumps up in the air. And I'm using Integy upper links, MIP drive shaft. And I also wanted to show you the rear solid axle. This is from SSD Hobby. It's interesting because when you touch it, it feels like it's a 3D printed plastic, but in fact it's milled aluminum, and it's got some kind of rubberized coating on the outside. I'm not a big fan of it, honestly, because it does scratch pretty easily, but I don't know, I guess we'll see in the long run. And as far as the link mounts themselves right here, these are from Integy. A lot of people knock the Integy brand. I've used a couple other things. I'm not going to say all of it is great, but it's not the horrible reputation that everybody knows it for. Not defending the company, just saying I've used a lot of their pieces without issues. So again, that's just a quick overview of the truck. Like I said, it's 100% in my mind because I can drive this if I want to. Of course, I'm going to add a few more little things here and there, but the bulk of it is here, and a lot of hard work has come in to get into play, and I'm really glad that I've been able to do this. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time. Ever since I found out about these trucks, I've always wanted one, and they're just crazy expensive elsewhere, and I'm glad I was able to do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, any questions that you may have, go ahead and leave them in the comments below, and I'll try to get back to you as quick as I can. So appreciate you guys, and hopefully I'll have a running video for y'all pretty soon. Thanks for watching.